Hello and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name's Addie and today we are building a um what's it called? A cafe. We're building a cafe. Um for Willow Creek. The last speed build that I did, we built the what's it called? The gym that's next door. So if you wanted to go see that, I can link it in the description if I remember. If not, it's literally like just the last one that I uploaded. Anyway, so we are building a cafe, and I really like how this turned out. It's kind of cute. It's a little bit different. Um, it's a little bit more of like a modern take on like a craftsman style. It's definitely not what I would class as a craftsman style. So I think it turned out pretty good. Um, it, yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. The roof was a little bit odd, but I think it worked out okay in the end. We end up getting like a platform thing going around, just to make it a little bit more like cohesive, if you will. And then, um, the so we don't end up having any roofs on the bottom. And that just sort of helps in general. Like I try to avoid roofs on the bottom if I have a second floor, just because like the stairs can be a little glitchy, and I don't like to have to change the outside to fit the inside. Um, I think that's why shell challenges aren't as hard for me as other people. Like I feel like a lot of people um change the outside as they're working on the inside, and I just don't do that. So anyway, we are still working on the outside. I was trying to do this thing where we had some trees out the front, like down the whole way of the street, just because I felt like it looked nice and it made everything look a little bit more cohesive. And then also I tried to keep the grass on either side um of the like the like sidewalk in between the builds, like one square, so that it worked a little bit. It looked like it was intentional and not just like an accident. I don't think that anyone would assume that it's an accident, but I wanted to make sure that it looked intentional. The outside is kind of interesting. So we've got some little seats. These are tables from the backyard stuff pack. It's not a kit, it's a stuff pack. Honestly, I wish they didn't have four sizes of, like, I think kits in general are a cool concept, but I don't know. I just disagree with the concept of having like four sized DLCs, you know? Like it was enough to have the three. I think three is fine. Four feels a little like too much, because then you run the risk of having things feel like either the what are they called? Either the game packs are like too big and they feel closer to expansion packs, or the stuff packs are too big. They end up feeling a little bit like game packs, and then like the kits are predominantly just like furniture and like or clothes, which could be just like us, like it's literally just stuff. There is nothing, like no gameplay associated with it, which I feel like is closer to what The Sims 3 had. Like the Sims 3 stuff packs, The Sims 3 only had two sizes of DLCs. So it had expansion packs, think like generations, seasons, pets, and then the stuff packs, which was like laundry or I don't think they had like a laundry pack like we do in The Sims 4, but they did have like I think it was supposed to be like I don't know, I don't remember what it was called, but it was something. And it was like inspired by like laundry and things you do around the house. And that was like a stuff pack. And it predominantly had furniture. It didn't have a lot of clothes. And on top of that, it had like the gameplay was very, very limited. Whereas in The Sims 4, stuff packs are supposed to be bigger than that. Like they're supposed to be please disregard the green wallpaper. I don't know if I end up changing it. So I apologize if you think it's horrendous, but yeah. So I don't like the stuff packs in The Sims 4 are supposed to be bigger than that. And I don't know. I think that the stuff the DLCs in The Sims 4 are like odd. I think they're odd, and I disagree with the idea of having four of them. Anyway, back to the build. We have finally moved on to the inside. The outside we'll come back to, but the like inside is where we spend a lot of our time. And I did not, so the packs are not limited. I don't know if that was like a question that you had, but they're not limited. So there is everything. We have just in this particular area, we have paranormal, realm of magic, get together, growing together, seasons. I think the floor is base game and the stairs are base game. But yeah, so we have a lot of them. I think we also end up getting, oh God, I am exhausted. We end up also getting some like romantic garden stuff. I end up doing this thing in the center to kind of separate it out a little bit. We try to get these, and then I think I switch them out for these guys. These are from the whatchamacallit, the fucking words are hard right now. They are from the romantic garden. I literally just said that. The romantic garden stuff pack. And so yeah, we get these chairs, and then I quickly decide that I don't like them. Well, maybe not quickly, but I decide I don't like them. I think so. We end up switching them out. And I actually kind of like cafes. I prefer them over like bars and things. I feel like they're a little bit more, I don't want to say inclusive because I feel like that's not quite the word that I'm looking for, but they are more like you can bring teens and children to a cafe, whereas you don't really bring children and teens to bars. Like, I don't know if they're even allowed on those areas. Yeah. So then in here, this is kind of like a crafting area. We end up getting some couches and some easels, and I have some updates. If you saw my video on Sunday, you'll know this already, but if you didn't and you only watch speed builds, valid. I also predominantly only watch speed builds. Anyway, so I think yeah. But if you didn't watch that one and you're only watching this one, I moved, which is cool. But also, there was something else that I wanted to mention. I don't know what it was. I'll mention it later if I remember. But yeah, so I moved. It was kind of spontaneous, but or like I guess not spontaneous, but it was definitely not planned. Normally when I move, it's like months in advance that I plan it. This one was planned in a sense that I was looking, but it wasn't like I was going to move. Anyway, so that's fun. Everybody is doing really well with the move. Atticus is my cat. He has discovered that he can play with the blinds and chew on the blinds. He's discovered that what a patio is for the first time. He was nervous about going outside in general earlier, like at our previous place, because there like wasn't a fence, there wasn't any roofs, there weren't anything. So he was a little bit like, I don't know about that one. But I think he'll, once we get the mesh up, because I think he could fit through the railing on our porch. But once we get the mesh up, I think he would probably be okay to go out, and I think he would actually enjoy it a little bit. He definitely likes watching Zilla while she's on the porch. Because she's a little bit bigger. She is 70 pounds, so she's pretty big. So, that's been fun to see. And then I also got my hair done. And when I say I got my hair done, I mean I got it lightened about one shade. If you're a hair person, you know what that means. If you're not a hair person, I don't know how to describe it to you. Um, a hair person would probably be able to describe it to you a little bit better than me. I am not a hair person. So I got my hair done. I got it lightened, and then she didn't quite do what I wanted her to do, but that's okay because honestly, if she had, it would have taken us like another half an hour. So, um, we, I'm not upset that she didn't do quite what I wanted her to do. And so yeah, that was kind of fun to get it done. It literally, so I have a lot of hair. You've never seen me, but I have like a lot of hair. Um, I usually get about 4 inches cut off every year, and it, it was over a year. I'm pretty sure it was over a year since I had gotten it done last, or like gotten it trimmed last. So I got 6 inches cut off. Um, and it's still like below my shoulder blades. So we have a lot. I have a lot of hair. Um, and so that was really fun. It was not fun, by the way. I'm joking, but um, I always saw people like going to get their hair done, and I was like, I don't know if I would ever do that. But I've been wanting it lightened a little bit for a long time. I have blonde hair. I have very blonde hair. Um, and it was very like, if you know the color of caramel, some people call it caramel. That bothers me, so I call it caramel. If you know that color, that was the color of my hair for a long time, like a long, long time. I had the same hair probably since I was, oh gosh, probably since I was like 12. I've had the same hair style, color, everything since I was like 12. So, dyeing it was kind of a big deal for me, even though it's literally like one shade lighter and it's just been neutralized. Like instead of being like the color of caramel, it's like it's not. It's like a she called it honey. It's not honey. My hair before was honey. This hair color is like the color that I have it now is like a slightly desaturated version of those pillows that are on the couch right now. And a little bit darker. They're a little bit darker. Um, or the pillows are a little bit lighter. My hair is a little bit darker. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. Um, Also, I cut my nails, which is not a very like important detail of life, but um, I usually have really long nails and one of them broke, so I had to cut them all off. I don't get my nails done. I don't get my nails done. It bothers me, like painting my nails bothers me to the like a degree I cannot explain. If you have sensory issues, you probably know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I am sorry. I don't know how to explain it to you. But yeah, so that's sort of what's been going on. I literally moved like 2 weekends ago. Um, I moved on Saturday. The Yeah, I moved a Saturday. It would probably be 2 weeks ago at this point. But yeah, so that was fun. We got Zilla all set up as an ESA because she was going to be a service dog, but her manners are not very good. She's kind of She's really sweet. She's really, really sweet, and she's such a good girl, but her manners are not where she would need to be a service dog. Everything else, solid. She is super good. Her skills are amazing, but yeah. So that's cute. Um, and we are working on the bathrooms. I've been literally like rambling about nothing for 15 minutes. The build's almost over basically, but yeah, so we have the trash cans. I like these chutes. They're from university, I think, but they're kind of nice because you don't have to empty them. So they function as like indoor trash cans. And then we're doing the same thing upstairs. So we've got showers, sinks, toilets, the whole thing. If you come here on a date, you are set. If your Sims pee themselves. If your Sims need to pee, they can pee in a toilet. If they pee themselves, there's a shower. And I go around fixing all the sinks, making sure they're all the same, getting mirrors and stuff. And I think that's pretty much it for the build. I think we get some rugs upstairs and stuff, but otherwise we're pretty much to the end. We've got about 4 minutes left. Let me see if there's anything else that y'all might be interested in vaguely. Um, no, not really. Oh, I did graduate, or I will be. I have to take one more test today, and then I will be done. So that's cool. That's exciting. I'm not very worried about it because yeah. Otherwise, I hope that actually works. I realized that I put that shelf in as I put it down. Hopefully that works. This build is not play tested. I just build and then I put it up on the gallery. So you're the one who does the play testing. If something doesn't work, change it. I think it looks cute. I don't know if I end up keeping that shelf, but we get some like paintings and stuff that are kind of colorful. I kind of like them. Or maybe they're not colorful. I don't remember. Oh, we get this green one. So it is colorful. It's just not necessarily colorful in the way that I originally thought it was. And then I tried to get this rug, and because I had the what you call it, the plant, the foundation. It's not a foundation. We're gonna call it a foundation. The rug kept floating, so I had to lower that. Um, and then we have this cute little rug and a divider and some lights. And then over here we've got some chairs and not some chairs, some couches. We've got some like activities, so your Sims can come in and play some ping pong or some juice pong. They can play some foosball or like do some puzzles or whatever. Um, it's kind of cute. It's kind of nice. Then we do have fishes. Fishes is not the plural. I am not good at English sometimes, but we're gonna call them fishes because I like them. And then we do have these. They're waitings for the, I think I get rid of that. Yeah. For the, bathrooms in case you have to wait. I know that waiting is easier when you're sitting down as compared to when you're standing. So that's really good. One thing that always makes me laugh, this is from like real life, not The Sims, is that if you have like a little person with like a rectangle at the end, or like for the women's sign, people will legitimately wait outside, even if like one marked men's is open, even if they like both have toilets in them. Super funny. Anyway, so we are finishing up. We're getting some last minute touches. If you liked this, if you would like and subscribe, that would really mean a lot. And I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.